Tuesday afternoon, everybody. It is Tuesday. Hey, fancy that. It is Tuesday, December 17, 2019. You never know what's going to happen when you do the show every day like we do here on Talking Fitchburg. I'm Jeremy Crosby. Yes, I've got a little bit of a frog in my throat. I have been battling the same cold symptoms for over, I bet it's going on 4 months now. I was saying 3 months for so long. Now it's 4 months. And now the kiddo's always got something coming around. Andrew, you're feeling just wonderful today.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if there is a special cold this year that just won't go away, I feel like everybody I've talked to has the same darn thing. And it's ridiculous. Agree.
Yeah. Stuff's been just going around through my house and it doesn't leave. It just goes to someone else and then comes back and then, yeah.
So you may be asking yourself, like I am, like, why? Why? So I asked the question, why do we get sick?
Yeah. Germs.
I sent it to the old Googler. And they say here from mbglive.co.uk/blog.
Oh, boy.
Because that's a reliable source here.
Yeah.
And maybe, you never know. And I see that I fail on all of these, so I'm going to throw it out there that I now understand why I get sick. Their number one was poor sleep hygiene. So you're just not getting enough rest, right?
Poor sleep, yep.
You're watching TV late, you're looking at your phone, you're just not doing
Guilty.
it. Number two, chronic stress. If you're stressed, at the top of the curve of stress is fatigue and exhaustion. You're just opening yourself up. Well, that one's me right there. Ding, 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 ding. Insufficient movement. Yeah, if you're not moving around, you're not getting up, you're not. Ding, 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 ding. Poor dietary choices. Ding, 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 ding. And
this doesn't look good for us.
It's not good at all.
What's the last one?
And finally, the lack of cold exposure. And you're like, well,
I get that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I got enough people in my family.
I don't know. That one's a little tough to do. But the first four, I was darn.
Yep.
Ding, 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 ding. And,
yep.
So you can do your part to wash your hands and do the sanitary or the wipes and all that, or not wipes, the gel and
disinfectant.
Disinfectant. Thank you very much. Which you should still continue to do that. Stop the spread of this stuff.
The little squirt bottle.
Darn it! Desk. You gotta take care of yourself too.
Yes, you do. Diet and
I need to do that 100%. I'm the first one that needs to jump on that bandwagon, but. Yeah, I digress.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about what's coming up on the show today. We'll get you updated on your headlines here, and including we've got a new name for the new elementary school here in Fitchburg. We'll tell you about that in just a few seconds here. Then we're continuing our series with the 2019, looking back at all the great things that happened this year and playing back some of our great guest segments. And today, we'll be playing two of our great ones. We'll be looking back with Department of Ag Trade Consumer Protection. A timely one, you could say. We'll be talking about the gift cards, everything you need to know about gift cards and the gift card scams. They still exist, yep. Then we'll talk with Fitrona EMS and looking back at their purchase of their Lucas device. And you're like, well, what's a Lucas device? Well, you got to stay tuned and you'll find out. Or if you watch the story when we had it, then you already know. But I think it's a good story. Pretty cool machine. So we'll talk about that here as well on the show. But first, we start with your headlines, and the votes are in. The vote is in, and the students have selected the name for the 4th elementary school in the Oregon School District. It is, well, I was on the screen, but Forest Edge Elementary School. It makes sense. There's a forest. It's on the edge. It's propped up pretty high, too, so why not, right? Yeah, it says here students were invited to vote on the name, and a total of 2,476 students in kindergarten through grade 12 took part in voting process. Forest Edge was selected by 72% of the students who voted. Thank you to our Oregon High School Student Council members for creating the amazing video to help with the voting process. If you want to see that video, we'll share the link and you can check that out. But there you go. Forest Edge Elementary School. I like it. It's a good name there. All right, happening today, we've got Read to a Dog happening at the Fitchburg Public Library. If you've never done this before, it's a pretty cool thing that the library has. Reading to a Dog is a wonderful way to build reading skills and confidence. Independent readers in grades K through 5 can sign up for a 20-minute spot to sit down and read to a registered therapy animal. You do need to register for this. You call the number 729-1762 or stop by the Youth Services desk and get yourself signed up. That is, say sign up is required. That's happening tonight at 5 p.m. So give them a call and see if they have any space for you to get in on that. All right, also happening at the Fitchburg Public Library, they have their Wednesday morning book discussion coming up. And if you're interested in taking part of this is tomorrow at 10 a.m. And they're discussing the Eleanor. Did we decide that this is the Oliphant?
Oliphant?
I was trying to go with oil, but that's not right at all. Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. Sounds interesting, even though I know nothing about it. Maybe I need to go to the discussion. Either way, you can do that tomorrow, 10 o'clock at the Fitchburg Public Library. All right, the indoor Fitchburg Farmers Market will be happening this Thursday. I believe it is the final one for the year, so come on out, get your seasonal organic produce and preserves, pickled items, maple syrup, walnuts, baked goods, and more. It's all there for you. It's December 19th, 3 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock at Promega BTC Atrium 5445 East Shiro Parkway, so just down from where the outdoor market is. So not too hard to find. All right, from the Fitchburg Senior Center, they've got this good program coming up. It says, don't let Parkinson's disease slow you down. For those living with Parkinson's, it's no secret that one must stay active with consistent exercise regimen. And did you know that the Argentina tango dancing has significantly proven to have a positive impact? I love when you find out these cool things that dancing or things can help you keep you active, and especially if you're diagnosed with something, right? The Senior Center is excited to offer this new class starting on Monday, January 27th. The class will meet for 6 consecutive Mondays from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. No partner needed. And it's going to be a lot of fun there. Just $55 to participate. Call the Senior Center's 270-4290. Sign up deadline is January 21st. All right, finally here, we've got the Christmas season safety tips for you from the Fitchburg Fire Department. This is on their website, and I was like, well, why don't we just talk about a couple of these real quick? As we move into the holiday season here, fire safety is just as important during the holidays as it is year-round. In fact, it's even more important because there's extra responsibilities that special occasions bring. Remember, fire never takes a holiday. That's right. So start your holiday cooking with a clean stove and oven. Yeah, when's the last time you cleaned your stove? I got to do that. Keep your kitchen clutter and loose articles of clothing away from the stove. Keep cooking pot handles turned in, away from children. Keep all appliances in good working order. Make sure you check all those if you're getting some of those things out that you don't normally, like your crock pots, heating pan, whatever. And never leave cooking food unattended when you're cooking. Yeah, all these tips are online. We'll share the link. You can check that out at your convenience. All right, we need to take a quick break. Coming up next, we open up our digest as we take a look back at our 2019 great guests that we had on here. One of our next guests is Department of Ag Trade Consumer Protection. We're talking about gift card scams. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.